Well, this video is something that was not planned out. It's kind of a surprise. But then again, I've received permission from the client to share a few things without obviously sharing his identity. And this story might actually shock you because it's not a very common story. Okay. Um, I'll see what I can remember because this has been a story in almost like 5 years in the making. Okay. So this guy, I met him. Met him means in the sense he approached me online 5 years ago. Okay, 5 or 6 years ago, and Malayali guy, South Indian, and he how obviously he found me because he was searching for Dubai rules and how to make money in Dubai and the do's and don'ts and all that. So he found me. Obviously, first he looked at my face and he was like, "What the hell is this? And who the hell is this?" But eventually, as he started checking out more of my content, he felt he could trust me. So he had come down to Dubai, like every other person, to make money. He was into IT, web design, creating stuff and all that. And he used to, online stuff, create a website, uh, search engine optimization, and social media management and all that stuff. Okay. However, like every other uh, South Indian guy or every other Indian guy who comes to UAE with these skills, he found plenty of competition. Yes, there was racism. Yes, there was, um, you know, a high barrier to entry, especially where good salaries are concerned. But because he didn't have a choice, he ended up taking a small job, small salary with a small company. Lucky for him, the company was run by a very small team. They did not make him work more than the said number of hours. Even though contract was 8 hours, they would make him work like 10 hours, which is normal, but not beyond that. Okay. Um, so everything was fine. And in Dubai, if you're a bachelor, you need some entertainment, right? Yeah, he found out there were places in Dubai you could get some adult entertainment, a little bit happy. So he went and obviously met one of those, through VPN. What is that? Hostess or host or massage websites. He found dating websites, whatever. And he found a Russian female and went, had a good time, um, nothing bad. And then obviously nothing happened there. So he went, and the following week he wanted to have a good time again. So this time he played it safe. Instead of going to somebody else, contacted the same female, found out that she was free at this time. He was like, "Can I come down?" Yeah, sure. And every week he would go to the same female, and she got comfortable with him. He got comfortable with her, and so she used to give him extras, if you know what I mean. And everything was fine until one day uh, he asked her, "Why don't you improve your like standing? Like I had to go through a VPN and I had to find you. I found you through luck. Why don't you stand out?" And you know, uh, uh, he found out that. By the way, I forgot to tell you, he found out that whatever they would get from the website, they had to part with the revenue. So he suggested, why don't you have your own website or your own this thing and advertise yourself so you don't have to pay any commission because they have to pay money for these websites to feature them. So she was like, because she knew him for quite some time, she said, I don't know anything about these websites and all that. Okay, I'll pay you money. You make this website. So he took, they agreed upon some amount of money. He made her own, he kind of made a website and all that. And then He told her, I'll do the SEO and all that. And there, suddenly an idea struck him. He said, okay, let's do this. Okay. I will do the SEO, I'll do all that. Instead of paying me for the SEO, instead of paying me, because it may work, may not work, it takes time. If you get a customer, you give me a small percentage. Okay. And she was like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'm more than happy. Instead of giving these guys, I'll give it to you. I'll give you a percentage. So he had asked for a small one. And she said, no, I'll give you a little better, bigger one. And to make him get the benefit, she said, can you also do the website for my friends? So she had a couple of friends. And you can manage all of them. I'll give you business. You manage all of them. And if you can get us customers, we'll all give you a percentage. So he was like, oh, okay. Why not? Very soon he started to manage the websites of that female and her friends. And because he had free time after his working, he really put his heart and soul into this. And he was good. He was good at what he was doing. They started to get customers. They started to make revenue. He was also making, and soon the word spread within that small circle that here is a guy who is reliable and he will do your website, he'll do search engine, and he just wants a percentage only if it works. And he started getting good money from one, more. And that is where because he was becoming more and more popular, he started to get worried because now he was, people were talking about him. And always remember, the more famous you are, the more dangerous it gets. So it so happened that one day, one of the girl's boyfriend, Arab guy, kind of called him and threatened him on some bullshit. What you're doing, this is not legal and something. So he got shit scared, and which is where he contacted me. And he wanted to know what the hell to do because, if you're staying in Dubai and you're doing this, you'll be finished. And so, obviously, this is where the confidentiality part comes in. I did suggest to him that it's safer for him not to be in Dubai if he's going to do this because obviously it's a remote job. I told him the only drawback is you'll not get to meet your girlfriend. Okay. But you'll get the money. You can do this job from anywhere in the world. And luckily, he followed what I had to say before COVID hit. And he went to one of these countries. He set up a base there. And after which, COVID came and everything was shut down. So obviously, everything went online. And even though people are not allowed to meet, people will do what they have to. So their dependency on him grew much more. And because he was one of those understanding, not greedy, manipulative guys, he didn't exploit them. He didn't take advantage of them. He didn't charge them like more money or whatever. But he was handling he had all their passwords and everything else. And it grew to a level whereby he could start his own business. He could invest in that much money he made. And, this is, I think, before OnlyFans really blew up. Okay. But the benefit was for him that here he is giving these individuals complete authority. They are not they are not on someone else's platform. Okay. Here they are their own boss. So it's not that he didn't lose any customers. He did lose some customers, but overall, he is doing very, very well. So, what is the moral of the story that I'm trying to tell you is, listen, by no means am I telling you that, listen, you start doing all this. Don't get, don't get into this. The reason why I wanted to share with you is because he just got in touch with me, just reminded me of all this, and I would tell you that he was just the right guy at the right place at the right time. And yes, luck does play a big, vital part in this. But it's so goddamn incredible that He, with his skill set, he managed to provide his services to a very unique target market, a target market that nobody thinks about. And he has kept this business like nobody knows, obviously that female knew, but now because he has grown, he has kept a moniker. Obviously, he has digitally scrapped off all his identity, so you can't find him online. He has created an avatar which he deals with these people, and he's doing incredibly well. And he has a split life. One side is this, the other side is invest in decent businesses and all that. Um, why I shared this with you is this is such a unique story, such a unique individual. You don't hear this very often. I admire uh, his guts, his courage to dare to differ, to do something which others would not dare to do, and he has succeeded. So here is one story which I don't think anyone in Dubai would ever share with you, and um, I'll give you as a bonus. He is on his way to make his first million. That much money he is generating. That much money he is generating. It's unbelievable. Crazy, right? This is how life is. Anyway, just thought I'd share this story with you. Good, bad, ugly, feel free. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But listen, I'm being very explicit when I tell you this. Please, I'm not encouraging you to get into this line of work. It's just that he did it, he played it smart, and things are working out well for him. I don't know if anybody else tries this, would they succeed? But he got the right people, he got the right customers, and yes, there are ups and downs, but he has already made it. Just imagine, he's nearly going to make 1 million. And many people, they go through their whole lives without making even half of that or quarter of that. And he's a young chap, he's making it. Anyway, good, bad, ugly, feel free. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.